Okay, hello guys, welcome back with me Gelyc di Gelyc Diary teman-teman ya. Kali ini kita lanjutin episode sebelumnya. Nah, diajak Abby buat tempat ini lagi teman-teman. Iya,
Yummy, yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted. With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up. You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from last night? Wait, so you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flashback when we saw the Sentinel statue after you lost your memory? Hang on, so let me get this straight. The Sentinel swooshed you off to a mountain shaped like a dragon, and then there were all these bad things going on with lots and lots of tacit discords, but the Sentinel saved the day. How exactly did it protect everyone again? Oh, in your dream it made the time different there.
Yeah. The time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down from the outside, away from the tacit discords. The Sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time, keeping those monsters out. It was a safe haven from all the disturbances caused by the tacit discords, where people lived peacefully. Also, in my dream, I wasn't affected by the slow time and could freely move in and out of the barrier.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with me. What was that place you dreamed about called?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly, but in my dream, the Sentinel mentioned a place called Mount Firmament.
Mount Firmament? Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Mount Firmament? Then I'm sure you're not from around here.
Huh? Hold on! Did you just say Mount Firmament?
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talking every day, but it's not that uncommon either. I heard there's a country called Rhinus. What? Anyway, the echoes there are next level. Oh, you're not from around here? Well, that explains why you don't know about Mount Firmament. Legends say Mount Firmament is where the first people of Jinzhou lived. It looks like a giant statue of our Sentinel Jue. I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist or never come back. If you're curious, just head southeast. Mount Firmament is on the east side of whining Ix's Mire, and you can see it from a distance.
The southeast. The past few days, especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast, from that mountain they just mentioned. It's like a strong energy pulsing through the air, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It feels kinda weird, though. Doesn't smell natural. Could it have anything to do with what you said? A plate? Do you want to go check it out?
Yeah.
I had a flashback about seeing their Sentinel. Perhaps that happened on Mount Firmament. I can feel an unknown force guiding me, urging me to go there and find something. Jinchi said she'll go search for the Sentinel and update me on its whereabouts. But so far, I've not heard anything from the City Hall yet.
Then shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
Jadi mau izin Kinki dulu. Langsung pergi aja, Bro.
Abby, are you getting sleepy again?
Let me take a quick nap, all right? I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me a holler and I'll be up in a jiffy. I swear.
Hello, Samhwa.
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament. In fact, we have not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few. When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Fraxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel. It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian invasion. In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location. Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution. Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know. Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. I'll reach out to her. To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take care. I have sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
I'm listening. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though. Well, of course I'm reliable, even if I do happen to fall asleep and can't hear you. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork, just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't wake up.
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty information to share.
Jauh ya? Lumayan jauh itu cuy. Uh.
Bullies, let's race! Here comes Encore! Attack! You're it! This is so much fun!
Swift and resolute.
Keren. Itu gimana?
Are you trapped here by the rain? I happen to be waiting for someone too.
Oh, cantik guys.
I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament? There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no... Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinshi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening.
Like what? Dragon scales?
Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well.
I mean, if you have dragon skills, that would be so weird, you know?
That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jinshi. It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers, considering your memory loss and Jinshi's prolonged absence. I need to tell you the truth, because you've been the top priority, no, the sole concern of our enemy, the Fraxidus. That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament. Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure
Kayaknya
you
terbalik
still
sih,
want to
harusnya
join me?
gue yang nanya, are you sure you still want to join me? Karena dia yang pengen join kalau gue join, gue pergi gitu. Bukan gue yang pengen pergi terus dia join. Bukan dia mau pergi terus gue yang join. Enggak, dia yang pengen join kalau gue pergi, coy. Ini terbalik nih pertanyaan ini. Ini sombong banget.
As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you. The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out.
Iya kan, tadi dia yang pengen join kita kan. Kan kita pengen join dia kan. Oh, dia ngomongnya terbalik. Oh lah, saya pengen ikut dia pergi. Itu mataharinya 2 ya? Gak salah lihat gua.
We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore.
Mataharinya.
Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce. The bridge has broken. Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante. This is what they call a chronosorter. It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state. My master once told me about the court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up.
What?
Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost? Or do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
Bisa jadi.
This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it diligently. Let's give it a try.
Jadi teman-teman yang belum tahu, chronosorter ini buat manipulasi waktu ya, untuk kemasan apa namanya, bisa mengulang waktu ke masa lalu. Jadi kondisi atau situasi dari sebuah barang atau tempat itu bisa di rewind, bisa dimundurkan ke ini waktu tertentu gitu. Kayak gini nih, yang gue bisa mundur. Oh, tuh. Nah, dimundurin teman-teman. Gue bisa majuin lagi. Jadi gue bisa masuk ke gue bisa bikin dia ke masa lalu di mana belum hancur. dan ke masa depan di mana dia udah hancur. Tuh. Dan uniknya adalah dia pilih namanya oke sih, Chrono itu artinya waktu teman-teman ya. Jadi Chrono Sorter yang menyortir waktu gitu. Apa ini?
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
Nah, ini. Itu doang.
Remnants of the past.
This is not even something to be bragging about.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
Nah, ada faction di sini teman-teman. Gila, gua responnya masih udah pas.
This is so much fun! Leave me
Alone.
alone! Ta, you're it! Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
Banish all fuss. Here we go again! Ta, you're it! This is so much fun! Willie, let's race! Up! Here comes Encore!
Hopefully this helps.
Willie's attack! Into Willie's belly you go! Leave me alone! This is so much fun!
Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you. Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy. Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
Proceed with grip, guys. Proceed with grip.
Willie, let's race!
Everything but everything. Proceed with grip. Apa?
So it can't hurt me.
keren coy, sumpah keren. Keren. Tuh, bisa di-assess ya.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament, but aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls.
Berarti lu bisa mati ya, bisa mati loh Changli kalau keluar. Gimana sih kok lu mau masuk? Nggak gua jadinya. Kenapa lu mau masuk? Apa gara-gara awalnya lu kira cuma 1:10?
These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time, leaving them in... So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Ya karena ini kan 1/10. Mungkin Jinshi masih di mana, ya kan? Masih di pertengahan jalan mungkin. 1/10 ini guys. Jadi 1 jam di dunia nyata itu cuman 1 hari di dunia di dalam Mount Firmament ini itu 10 hari di dunia nyata, jadi 1/10. 10 di sini 10 di sana adalah 1 di sini, 1 di sini adalah 10 di sana. Ini 1/10 teman-teman. Dan saat ini
The
yang
temporal
terjadi adalah
disruptions have spared nothing on our way here.
saat ini
Changli,
terjadi.
does that mean you're in danger too?
Changli.
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me.
Gimana nggak worry coy?
You need only focus on what you have to do.
Gimana nggak worry? Changli lu bener-bener aja dah. Jadi teman-teman di sini waktu yang harusnya tadi 1/10 itu waktunya terjadi disrupsi teman-teman. Jadi terjadi gangguan gara-gara si sentinel mereka kayaknya diculik. Ya kayaknya udah pasti diculik sih. Jadi gara-gara diculik itu powernya mungkin nggak bisa maintain dimensi di sini dengan baik, sehingga terjadi disrupsi waktu, mengakibatkan banyaknya hewan-hewan atau creatures apa ya bahasanya, makhluk itu ini ada yang stuck di waktu, dan beberapa bagian dari dunia ini itu dia bisa bergerak cepat, bisa bergerak lambat dalam ini waktu ya, dan bisa terbeku dalam ini waktu. Kayak gini nih kalau lu lihat ya, itu semua snowflakes-nya atau hujan saljunya itu nggak gerak. All of them are frozen in time teman-teman ya. Teman kita yang masih bisa jalan. Mount Firmament. Gila. Jadi tadi kita tambatnya di sini, keluarnya di sini. Waduh, semua orang-orangnya juga ke frozen tuh.
What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongzhen? It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongzhen suffered greatly during that onslaught. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream.
Sumpah dia cantik banget.
It could be a glimpse into your own past and a guiding light for the future.
Apa Cang nih? Kok mereka bisa gerak dengan baik? Ya, kok mereka bisa gerak tanpa problem ya? Gak ada masalah gitu. Caranya gimana? Yang lain aja pernah tau.
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path. But every trap has its weak points. Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinshi, and it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen? The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Oke, sebelum keep moving, gue mau ngelawan mereka. Enggak lah, ini udah posisi. Enggak semuanya bisa.
Bullies, let's fight! This is so much fun!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. The end has come. Hopefully this helps.
Evils be gone!
Dia bakal mati kalau masuk. Naik.
Here comes Encore! This is so much fun!
I sense your weakness.
I need
Naik.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is so much fun!
Swift and resolute.
You're in! This is so much fun!
Banget tuh ini expo-nya nih. Ya.
Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Ya, gitu. Ada tiga. Nah, itu di sini. Oh ya, gue butuh ini. Oke, kita upgrade si rover ya. Kita bisa upgrade. Oh, rover nih udah. Ayo rover. Upgrade. Bentar. Butuh apa? Aduh, dia harus lawan bos.
The world around me.
Nice.
I can hear it clearer now.
You can now level up, bro. Let's go. Oke, gue lihat ini udah 41 menit, teman-teman. Kita akhiri episode kali ini di sini aja. Sampai jumpa di episode selanjutnya, teman-teman ya. Thank you for
The
watching.
traces end here.
Let's search the area. There should be more clues nearby.
Oke, yaudah. Sampai jumpa di episode selanjutnya, teman-teman ya. Thank you for watching.